How many of you guys saw my Dave Rubin interview a year ago? You saw that, right? Thank you. There's a moment in it where we're taking questions at the end, and Dave Rubin asked me a question. He said, Candace, the person who called in or wrote in a question said, Candace, who do you idolize? And I said, you know, I'm only a fan of Kanye West, but, okay, thank you. But I said, the thing about Kanye West is there was an old interview of him where he says, people that are fans of Kanye West are not a fan of Kanye West. They're fans of themselves. They believe in themselves and that they can do it. And that was true. I never idolized Kanye West. What I loved about him was that he was himself. That his whole brand was forget what everybody else thinks. I'm going to believe in me to the umpteenth degree. I'm going to believe that I can do it and I can make it. Because let me tell you something about the world. The world is constantly going to tell you no. It's not just going to be Eminem. It's not just going to be your teachers. When you get out of school, when you go to college, it's going to be your professors. It's going to be the students on campus with the blue hair, the liberals who come screaming at you, okay? Right? The snowflakes, right? You're going to get into your job, and your boss is going to have things that he has to say. You are going to have to be able to move in a room full of no's, okay? People are going to tell you no all the time. The number one person that you guys should be idolizing is yourselves. I want that to be the takeaway of this conference. When people ask us, Charlie and I were doing interviews, like, what do you want the kids to learn? I love Trump. I know I'm in a room full of people that love Trump, right? And I don't like Hillary Clinton, right? I love this. Guys, if I could, I would, okay? Let me tell you. But the number one takeaway of this conference needs to be that you walk away with the confidence to believe in yourself, because your idols, they may let you down. They may let you down at a certain point, but if you walk away and you have the ability to believe in you, to walk away, and you know that famous quote, I love Kanye like Kanye loves Kanye, right? Man, that's a lot of love, right? I feel that. But I want you to walk away. What's your name? Your name? Colby? I want you to walk away loving Colby like Colby loves Colby, right? Right? Because when I started having the most success in my life, when I put up that YouTube channel, the first thing that I had to sit down and talk to myself about was me. Who is Candace Owens? Do I love Candace Owens like Kanye loves Kanye, right? And I did. I was like, you know what? I'm great. I'm hilarious. Thank you. And then I had the passion, and then I had the drive, and I started believing in myself. And I had so many naysayers that said, you can't do that. You can't quit your job. You can't suddenly decide you're going to be on YouTube and find success. And I said, I already quit my job. I'm already on YouTube. Obviously I can, because I already did it. And then I found the success, and the naysayers came around the bend. And then at every angle, we are told we can't. This is why you can't. Here is how it's supposed to be done. Here is structure. Candace, you can't drop out of college. And
like I said, there are a lot of people fighting for different things in the conservative movement. One of them is the Convention of States Projects. And you can see my video. I did endorse them because I think that there has to be different fights that are going on, and I think that, as I said, anything that Hillary makes a strong statement against is probably something that we should be making a strong statement for. But yeah, I don't think it's the only way. I don't think it's the only way. I think that it's one of the many ways. And what I always said is I am always going to provide a platform and endorse and add my voice to any project that is in this fight with us. But my vision has always been to break culture. I really see culture as the top demon that's keeping everybody down. The media and culture. And I have been laser focused on that. And I go to different events and I add my voice to them in support of, like, if anybody was like, hey, I'm laser focused on taking down the Me Too movement, I would be front and center stage. I hate feminism. What feminism has become, right? They're calling it feminism.
Yeah.
It's not feminism.
Third wave.
Yeah,
third and fourth wave.
Men, right?
Yeah.
But I think in every regard, we have to have groups that create and laser focused in the way that I have, as Convention of States is laser focused on their mission, and then we all have to come together and stand with one another on what they're doing, pretty much.
Nice.
So our school offers 3 full credit hours for students who attend a white privilege conference.
Oh my God! Oh dear Lord.
Ask you
Push
how
back
to,
on that.
yeah, how
No,
to
push
fight back on that.
Yeah, amen.
You should say you have to start your own thing that you want 3 credits for people that attend a conservative speaker. You make the contract. I promise you, I will get everyone on the internet to sign it. I will put it.
Yep.
You put it in.
We'll back you.
Yeah, we'll back you.
I
We'll
got
back you.
3,000 signatures for you right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Proud Boys got you.
3 extra credits for pushing their own ideology, but then you better push some conservative ideology. Okay? Say 3 extra credits for people that join a Trump rally. Okay?
Yep.
3 extra credits if you buy a Kanye West album.
Yep.
100%. And Brandon, hold me to this, please.
Yep.
I will sign this change.org petition about this. This is madness. This is insane. Every time I look at those, I'm just like blown away by what they are doing. Sir.
I'm a Hispanic Trump supporter and conservative / libertarian. I'm sick and tired of the left telling me how I'm supposed to think because of my skin color, and I'm sick and tired of hearing black Americans being told how they're supposed to think. How do you think, in your words, we get rid of the race card coming from the left?
Right. So what I always said was the only way to defeat identity politics is to play identity politics against itself. That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly why this Kanye West thing is so big. That's exactly why I got big. I was a black person on YouTube that wasn't saying what black people are supposed to be saying. Okay? What you need to do is you need to flip the camera on yourself and start putting out your voices. It's not just mine, okay?
He's already got...
Yeah, you've done it great. Every single one of us, what you're doing is great. Add your voice to the fire. This is our time to speak up because, as I said, it's minorities that have been put down the most. And how about the fact that they ignore biracial people? I'm just like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, you're either black or white, okay? And you gotta, like, poor biracial kids, it's probably why Kanye got involved. He's looking at his daughter and, like, she's gotta either hate half of herself or love. It's, like, insane. So there are so many, as I always say, as I've identified in terms of race culture, all of these, forgotten people, as in the same way that Donald Trump was like, hey, all of middle America is being forgotten. I'm like, there are so many people that are in interracial relationships, that have biracial children, that are Spanish and don't think like that are black and don't think like that. They right now are the forgotten Americans that are going to change the course of history for this country.
Amen. God bless you, Candace. God bless you. Yeah.
What's up?
So, as of a week ago when I knew you were coming, I didn't know who you were. You've 100% won me over. How can we help you?
There we go.
Support, retweet, share the videos. We're constantly putting up stuff on online for this reason. This is how you break it.
You are a reason we'll break it.
Yeah.
So we want to help you.
Thank you. I so appreciate that. That is so kind. But you guys are already helping me. You don't understand what it means that to have students. You guys are the warriors, right? Like what you guys are going through is not normal, just so you know. The idea that you can't have different ideas on college campuses, that wasn't even happening a decade ago. It was okay to have different ideas, right? So what I always say is that we might be the generals, right? And we're fighting this war and saying this is the strategy and here's how we're going to do it. But you guys are the troops, and if you want to help us remain the troops, show up when we have these events, right? Write about it. Put your voice on the internet. Retweet what we're saying. Like that's it. When you get exposure, it's something that I can tweet now gets 12,000 retweets, right? I have 12,000 thank you notes I'd like to write. Okay? Because that means we're getting out ideas that are different, and that's the only way we're going to meet them. There are writers in here. Start your own blog, right? Start talking about it. That's where I started first and foremost. I'm a writer. Somebody probably wants to write a book. Write a book about your experience on college campus, and most importantly, create a network within what you guys are doing here, because that's how you do when you link arms. When there's too many of us, we can't be defeated. Did you just try a double question?
I am. I got a follow-up.
Crazy. Cowboy hat.
Cowboy!
Oh,
Cowboy,
Zach.
cowboy.
Come on, Zach.
This goes back to what I was saying about the one before this. These two right here, anytime they bring up that, they're conservatives of color, they get so much hate. Like the one they told Louis that he stank because he was Hispanic.
Yeah, they told me I was a racist and I smelled like a Mexican. But what does that mean?
It's amazing how they just like instantly jump into that.
The last girl I was seeing, she's black, and her parents looked me up on Google. It says I'm a white supremacist.
But I mean, obviously, you're white supremacist. You're white.
Yeah, you're dating.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. All it takes, by the way, if you guys don't know, to be a white supremacist now is to be white and don't agree with them. Actually, I'm lying. Now you can be black and called a white supremacist.
Yeah.
I read an article saying that I was a white supremacist on the Collegian, and I was like, wow.
Anybody that doesn't follow the left narrative.
You don't. The left cult. Let's stop calling it a narrative. Okay, this is the left.
Amen. Amen. Yes. Yes.
Because the left absolutely at this point must be defeated because they're no longer trying to come to a middle point. They don't want kumbaya in this country. Have no mistake. The last thing they want is peace in this country. They don't want to see peaceful conversations taking place. They don't want to see any of this. They want to be disruptive. They want to yell. They want to scream like toddlers because they're narcissistic and they can't believe that there are people that believe in America and believe in this country and believe in themselves beyond that. So that's what they've left us to.
That wasn't his question, though.
No, what was the question?
I was just bringing up just a lot of the hate that you see more racism from the left, and like a lot of the times we go to a lot of events and we start a lot of discussions, and we've noticed the people that come in there start their yelling, and as soon as they leave, we can usually have really good discussions with people. And the gun rally up in Boulder.
Yeah.
Even if we don't agree, we still respect
Charlie
each other.
Kirk, Ann Coulter. We've been to them all.
So that
Well, you're a breath of fresh air, Candace.
Can I tell you something? So what you're talking about, that moment after, and we saw that in Fort Collins, is like this girl who we refer to now as Cruella de Vil with the different hair types, and she was shouting and screaming and yelling, and the second she went away, it was like
She came out to where we were.
We had people that people that came over and sat down and disagreed, and like I said, because they watch what the left does, those moments are so important to capture because again, they're on the fence, right? So they get to watch Cruella de Vil screaming about white supremacy. And then she goes away, and everyone's like, yeah, agree, kind of agree. All right, bye, everybody, back to class. So stay for that end moment because that's what's making the difference in this country.
We usually stay till the end.
Always stay to the end.
We try our best.
You and then
Always
you. Yeah.
So in 2012, black voting went proportionally higher percentage-wise than whites, mostly because of descriptive representation with Obama in the presidential election. I'm wondering, you have a career ahead of you, a political career that's probably set for life. Do you have any ambition of running for office?
No, everyone asked me this question. I can't believe it.
Hell yeah. Fuck that.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I want to drain the swamp and get out. I'm hoping it gets beautiful and then there's the trees and air and oxygen. There was once, a swamp and the Loch Ness monster that